Guys, how are we? How are we doing? Now, I've got a little idea here. I bought some of these storage containers, you know, the plastic storage containers. Now, I'm not going to use the lids to put on them. I want them for mixing up the resin. And I was thinking, will resin stick to these things? Now, there is writing, a little bit of smooth, rough writing. Oh no, it's the other side. That's the other side. Now, I asked Glitz and Glitter, and she didn't know. So I'm going to try and fill one of these up. First with UV resin, see if it will come apart. Then we'll use resin. Now, I'm just going to put it down. I'm not going to put anything in it. No, I don't think I am anyway. Hang on, what's this little baby? Does he fit? Now he fits. Well, I won't use him just yet. We'll see. Now, I have no round coasters except for that rough edged one. Now, I'll see if there's any resin in this one. Well, that's empty. That's empty. That is as empty as my internet. No, my internet's not working. And I cannot link my phone to my iPad. Now, I don't know what's going on with that stupid thing. I'll put it on again in a minute. I'm just going to open that up. I'm not going to touch it, so don't go off at me. I will not touch the resin. Now we're just going to pour it in here. Then we'll see if it sets. It will set. And actually we could use these as a base. I can't see why you can't. Oh, well, let's try it. Let's try. I want to make a blank anyway. So let's see. Ooh, that filled that up nicely, didn't it? Very quick. Okay. That was a full one. Now there's a lip on these. There is a lip. Now we're just going to transfer it over into the UV resin without spilling. That should set that up in about 3 minutes. I'll give it 5. We'll give it 5, so I'll come back again. Now, it should be set. I gave it 5 minutes. I gave him 5 minutes. Now, a little bit, could have gone a little bit further around there. But, well, let's let it cool down. She's hot. Now, did it work? Did it work, guys? I don't know. I think so. Oh, I think it may have worked. Coming away from the edge. Now, this is UV resin. Ow, that's hot. Let me just turn it upside down. Let me just let it cool down for a minute. I'm just going to put it in front of the fan here. Well, let's cool it down in front of the fan. You can handle it, but it's very warm. There we go. That's a bit better. It's all warm. Gee, that's quite warm. I'm just putting my nail, what I've got, underneath there, just breaking it, breaking the seal. If we've lost the lid, well, I don't care. If we've lost the lid, I don't worry about that. Yeah, it should come out. Boy, that's hot. You hear him in front of the fan for a few seconds. We may have to just fiddle it. It will come out, I'm sure of it. We'll just spray it. Let me just spray it there. Give it a spray. Give it a spray. First time I've done it, it just popped in my head. What can I use these things for? I don't want to throw them out. Ah, there we go. If I can reuse them, I will. A little bit of alcohol in there, guys. That's the trick. Pop it in there. We've lost the lid. We've lost one lid. May go flat. That's a perfectly clean little overflow roughish there, but it's all right. We're not worrying about that today. We're not worrying about that. Little dent there. Oh, that's not bad actually. That's nice and clear, guys. And that worked. Now it could be thrown away if you wanted to. It's nice and flat. Not bad size for a coaster. I think that looks all right. He's a bit wobbly. Compared to his mate, he's a little bit wobbly. Now, I won't use that one again. We'll just throw that one out. Now, test number 2, I will need gloves on. That's a little, that's not bad at all, nice and clean. Now, you know I do wood rounds. I'm thinking of putting a wood round in there. Little decorative little edge. That is very, very hard. Very hard. Few little weather marks where the plastic is in there, but that's nothing. And we can put another layer of resin in there. We could put, what will snowman fit? I think he's a little bit too big. No, he fits, but he's a little bit too high. Oh, well, that's all right. What about the dolphin? The dolphin would fit. The dolphin fits, but he wobbles a bit. He wobbles a little bit, doesn't he? We'll come back to this coaster, and now I'll mix up some resin now, and we'll just do the resin. Now we know if we spray it with the alcohol, you will get that out. Now this side is not very deep either, but it has the writing on it. Now I'm going to put some rubber gloves on, mix up a little bit of resin, won't need too much, about half a cup. Now that's a little dip there, but if you don't want to see the dip, a little bit of black resin. You won't see that, and you probably won't see that writing. I kind of want to go that way. No, this way. This way. I like that lip. That's a perfect photo frame. Or for a drawing on wood. Or a round, even a round paper. You know, what your tiles. I don't know what the size is, about 5.5 inches. Then you just put a thin layer of resin. I think you can Mod Podge the paper, glue it down, and then put the top on. Might try that. A little bit rough there, we can put another layer there. That's our first one. Now, I've just got to turn off and I'll measure some resin. Okay guys, happy hands. Now, I'll get some resin mixed. Good morning. Now, I'm just going to go back over to YouTube. Now, you'll need alcohol, most likely. And this is the first one I made. This is UV resin, this one. This is the UV resin. It's this from the lids, plastic lids you get from the, when you have the food storage containers. That's what that is. Now we're going to unmould and see if we can unmould without bending it. Without bending it. We've got to do it without bending. If we can, then we can reuse them again. Now I'm going to try something else. I'm just going to break the seal. Just going to break the seal like you do with a normal coaster mould. But I got some food storage containers in the round. And my idea is to do coasters out of them. I've no round coasters. And this definitely does work. Now I've got half a cup of coffee here. Now, if we can, I want to use this one. Just cracking the edge. Then I'm going to give it a spray with the alcohol. The UV one was hard to take out as well. Oh, poor Ringer Heart's got a new one. I don't know where she stores her stuff. If you can get the alcohol out, alcohol, I always call it ink. Alcohol spray out. Give it a little top spray. She's got a clock. New mould, I can't afford the old moulds. There's 2 round moulds I want to get from Julie. One I think is 40. One's $34. And the other one I think is $43. I want their live edge ones. And I can't afford them right now. Now this may take a while, but we'll get there. I'm just going to give it a squirt, let it go in. A melting clock. Oh, that's the melting clock. Yeah. They're dripping down. It does come out. I know it will come out. But you've just got to persevere. So we may not be able to reuse this lid. And I'm thinking we won't be. That's all right. Maybe I should have took it out last night at bedtime. See how the alcohol is going in? Cracking that seal. That's what we want. We want that to go in there. Nice and slowly. It's just going in there nicely. Right around. And it'll go underneath. And it should pop out. Now, that was nice and shiny. That's the UV one. That only took 5 minutes to set. But let it cool down. Yeah, I'm too messy too. I'm messy with that. No, that one you need the pipette for, a clock one. Looks like we're going to have to just loosen a bit more. This is what happened with the other one. Now, most people have a whole drawer of lids that they're not using for anything. That ain't using them for what they're supposed to be used for. Don't know why. There would be spare lids, but sometimes there's spare lids. Now, there we go. It's a little bit hard. It is a little bit hard. Now, this paste I used yesterday is very black paste. Maybe easier to use the UV resin, I'm thinking. Okay, we'll get it out. We'll just bend it a bit. It will all bend. Melting clock. Yeah, black numbers. I may have to go off camera again, do it, but we will get it out. The resins may stick a little bit more to the plastic, I don't know. That one worked very well, the UV resin. I've got to get some big bottles of that. See that crack? That's what we want. We want that crack. Now, may just have to destroy this mould a little bit. But it does work, so give it a whirl, guys. Just give it a whirl. A bit of leftover resin, that's all we need for this project. There we go. There we got it there. Now we've just got to pop it out from the back. Come on. Out you come, baby. Got to go in and under. There's a lip there. There's a little lip. Okay, I'll back it a minute. Cooking. Now we're cooking, guys. You push it from the behind. Maybe better with the resin to do it when it's a little bit on the soft side. This poor lid's not going to be used again. I can tell you that now. I've got to bend it a little bit more than I wanted to. Now, if you want a round mould, just give it a whirl. Just get some storage containers. I'm using my round ones for mixing up resin. So these would have been just sitting in the drawer doing nothing. It's a bit harder, this one. You just got to get your fingers, if you've got fingers, up like that, and you hear it cracking. You've got to release the seal. I'm just bending it a little bit backwards and forwards. And I'll give it another spray. Now, oh, come on. Don't prove me wrong. Come on. Out you come, baby. Oh yeah, dripping with gold. Melting clock dripping with gold. Yeah, I like my gold. Well, we may have to cut this one. He's being a bit stubborn. If you have to cut him, cut him. Nothing wrong with cutting him. Nothing wrong. We just got to work it around. The numbers are dry. This is truly pouring your heart out. This is pouring your heart out I'm looking at. I seem to be more on resin drawing. Come on. You're taking too long, big boy. The other one just popped out straight away. No, if you want cheap round mould, these are the best things to use. Now, okay, I surrender. Let me get the snippers. We'll destroy you. Come on, we'll destroy you. There we go. Without destroying mould itself. Come on. Well, this is a bit more awkward than I thought it would be. Now we might be able to get it off. And we've got to break it. Let's get that in there like that. Just spray it. Without cutting your fingers, guys. Don't cut your fingers. There we go. There we go. We're just going to break that pesky little seal that we have got. It's a bit of a struggle. Not kidding you. It's a bit of a struggle, guys. You just got to work it around there. Take your time. You got all day. It's Saturday. It's going to be a hot one again. It's only supposed to be 30, but I can feel it already coming in my bedroom. I can feel it already coming into my bedroom here. And then we're going to do something with these in a minute. Well, a minute for you. Just got to get something in. Boy, that one just popped out. He just popped out beautifully. This poor mould's going to be bent. Now maybe just the UV resin, guys. Maybe just the UV resin. Unless you really want something. God, why can't I even cut this plastic? I don't want to cut the mould and damage the mould. All I want to do is cut that bit of plastic. You know? Don't want to damage this edge. All we're going to do is just break that. Maybe we should have sprayed it. Maybe we should have sprayed the mould, poured the resin, or used that spray release stuff. That release, you know, that releasing mould stuff. I assure you, it should come out. And I should be unpacking stuff and rearranging stuff. But, whoa, there goes the doggies. Right on cue. God, these things are bloody useless. Been in the storage shed too long. The first swear word of the day. There we go. Now, let's try. There we go. Yes, why? Every morning's the same thing with a doggy. They know you're recording. There we go. Oh, this is still a bit bendy, this one. Don't ask me why he's bending. There we go. This bending back into shape. There we go. A few bubbles. Not bad. And it's nice and shiny. It's nice and shiny, so that works. But with the resin, you got to break them all. Break it. Okay, now we're done. This one is not bubbles, actually. I never noticed that on the... Oh, yeah, they're there. They're there. They're little... They're these little bits of plastic inside the lid. That's all it is. There's a nice black mould too. Now there's a little dip there, but otherwise... Why are you bendy, sir? I mixed you up the right way. Let's just give him a little wipe over here. Squeaky. He's a very squeaky piece. Now, there's a little indentation, so we know that now. Now, my next... I'm not too worried about any scratches. If there's scratches, there's scratches. Now, why are you bendy? It's nearly as bendy as the lid. That may set up through the day. That's rock hard. Now, where's my... I think one of these. Looky. A perfect bloody fit. Couldn't be more perfect. Yay! These are from Kmart here in Australia. So I will do a nice little design on them, and then I'll just put a clear coat over the top. But they're from just wood boards, just like you buy your cardboard rounds. I never saw any in Kmart, but no. So yeah, that did work. That's what I wanted. Now, this is nice and clear. This is typical UV. This is typical UV. Yeah, now that is not as good a fit as the resin one. So if you want a cheap mould, guys, and you're doing the same thing, now why has that got a bow in the middle? Let's turn him around. He fits better that way. Okay. May need to be glued in. Yeah, I would glue with the UV resin, I would glue that one. Yeah, and he's not seem to be, it must be the little dip there. Just glue him in, put some UV resin there, right around, and then put your lamp on. Most of us got the double-sided ones now, and that will set up, just hold him down. Yep, that will work. Then we'll paint the edges gold. I wonder if the, oh, that looks good, Julie. Beautiful. Now, you'd have to hold it down as it's curing with the UV resin. So you just hold it down, light from underneath. Boom. Yeah, it does look good. And just hold it down. Then you put the top coat on and you just leave it. Set up 5 minutes I used my lamp for. Oh, so that works, guys. It works. Yay! Now I wonder if the size of the mould. They all use the deep edge mould, don't they, to make their crackle effect. I'm going to try and do a crackle effect too, using that. I want to try and do the crackle effect using that. We know we have to break it out with the resin, but look at that, perfect fit. No bowing in that one whatsoever. And that one will have, I think I would put a thin layer underneath and then another thin layer up the top. That makes a perfect coaster. Now we're going to do a drawing. We'll do a drawing on him. We'll do something pretty. Maybe a little bit of colour too with that. Maybe a bit of colour. Yeah, I got my fan on already. It's 24 degrees, but my room is hot. The sun's right in that. I've got my curtains drawn. Still got my curtains drawn. That works, guys. It works. I'm happy. I thought it might. Now that one, he's all right. He'll be solid later on, I hope. Unless the paste, the black paste, wasn't mixed in enough. Oh yeah, too long. No, way too long. Yeah, so that will stiffen that up. Now, how's the back? Back's okay. We can put a round cork on the back. That will take care of that. So they're 4.5. Where's my other ruler? This is an old. Oh, there it is. These should be 4.5 inches. It is 100 millimeters. This millimeters. It is 11 centimeters, so 4.5 inches. Roughly 4.5 inches. So now we know it works beautifully, but you'll have to destroy the mould on the resin, and the other one gets destroyed as well. Into the bin. No, I don't know why that's got a bow in that one. It's got a nice clean edge and it's nice and hard. Okay, it works. Now, I suppose you want to put some glitter in there, join the two moulds together. No, I don't think so. I don't think I like that idea. What do you reckon? It works okay that way. That little divot there. Could put some glitter in there and shake it around. I need UV resin for that. That could work nicely too. It's got a nice little edge. You that way, all that way. UV resin. Not UV, no, not Yoo-hoo. E6000. Weigh it down. That way would be better. That would give more depth. That would give more depth to the project. Then you can put another thin layer of resin just to do a lip. Or use a bit of resin. A bit of resin. Put your glitter in. Put your glitter in, your different glitters. You a bit of resin round there. A bit of leftover resin. Just a little bit around there. Seal it all in. Nice seal. Pop that clear one on top. Then you've got a shaker coaster. Bingo. Oh, this has a lot. And you can put your drawing or doodle inside there. I've seen a couple of nice ones I'm going to have a try of. So I will upload this one today. And then we'll get... That works. Now that will seal nicely. I don't think UV resin would work because it's got the black. But I would put the resin on it and put something heavy on it. Then put something heavy, a book. And let it weigh it down. Clean up the edge. It's a nice smooth edge. Now that's a little bit different there. Might need to go over a little bit. May need to go over a little bit. And then just weigh it down. Bingo. Yeah, that works beautifully, that idea. We'll try that one too. Actually, that would protect that. Okay, a few ideas there. Have fun. Bye. Please subscribe. Our clock's coming together. I can never put my hands on my clocks. Bye.